What's up? This is Captain Pancakes working on 2015 Grom. Right now I'm working on changing the oil, the clutch springs, and I'm gonna see if I can get into the oil spinner, clean out any gunk out of there. Close up. Before you get in, you have to remove the 8 bolts that are around here. Before you can do that, you want to loosen up this nut here and this bottom nut. That way you can rotate this down and up. This will give you access to the bolts that are down here and up here. After you've loosened all the bolts, you want to make sure that you take the engine case off, sliding out, not up and down, not sideways or whatnot. Also, I put some tin foil, works really great, putting it over the exhaust. That way when you loosen the nut on the bottom to let the oil go, it won't get it and make a mess. Let's see, oh, this is a big trick I learned online, is putting either a penny, I put a nickel here in between the gearing. That way when you start to loosen up the oil spinner nuts, the gearing won't turn on you. Same thing when you're taking off the 3 clutch spring bracket. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep on going on, and I'll continue on when I get the oil spinner off and the springs off. I have the oil spinner off. It came off right here. I just got done cleaning off the inside. There wasn't barely any gunk. Only thing that caught me by surprise was the gasket wanted to come off. Almost fell into the oil pan, so be careful. Try not to get it too dirty. And I'm going to go ahead and put it back in now, and then work on the 3 bolts for the clutch springs. I put the bike on the side. This really helped a whole lot. Put a blanket on the side. But when you're loosening the bolts, make sure that this part and this part is clear of here, so it can actually come out. I'm just about done now, but it was stuck underneath here and was giving me problems. So make sure this part and this part is rotated so that it can come straight out. Alright, signing off. I'll be back. You can see the springs there. Let's see. They're harder. They're pretty hard. The other ones should be a lot harder. Anyways, we'll go ahead and take those off, put the new springs on, put this sucker back on. New springs are in. 6 springs here. I got the old stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and put the clutch spring bracket back on, and we'll see what goes on. I'll let you know if there's any problems. Springs, and I'm going to go ahead and put the case back on. Only problem I can see is with the case is these 2 bolts right here. I'll have to move this back to get it back on. And of course the sun is starting to come out, which is a pain in the ass. It's going to start getting hot. It's already about 99 degrees. I'll get back. Alright guys, I have the oil cover back on, and now I just have to put some oil in it, seal it up, and oh, don't forget about the nut, the oil nut on the bottom. I'm going to do that now before I forget. Now I just have to clean up the tools. And then do some wheelies. Signing out. This is Captain Pancakes. Peace.